Hi everyone. Well, seeing as it's a Sunday, we thought we'd have a little look ahead to the to the week weather for the week ahead, and as well as that, we'll have a little look through to see what things are potentially like for Christmas Day. So anyway, we'll start things off here, showing the synoptic chart and the areas of high and low pressure, and we've got this area of low pressure out here to the west. High pressure right up here to the far northeast you can't really see, and some weak high pressure down towards Spain, but it's quite an unsettled picture really, with areas of low pressure often moving through or close by this week. And we can overlay the winds here, and you can see as we move through, this is for tonight, and then as we move through into tomorrow, you can see this area of low pressure out to the west trying to push its way towards us. It doesn't quite get to us, but in this area here you can see these stronger colours of oranges and reds, which is showing some very strong winds. And as well as some strong winds, it's actually some quite mild weather really. In fact, we'll continue with these temperature maps now through the rest of the week. So this is Tuesday, and then into Wednesday. You can see it's relatively mild. I mean, we're not seeing the blue colours, so that's a sign of cold. We're seeing greens, maybe a hint of yellow at times. And that's quite a strong sign that it's going to remain mild, and that happens really right through up until next weekend. So let's zoom in a little bit closer here. This is for tonight. We've got the wind arrows on here as well. You can see as we move through this evening, the cloud moves away, and then there's some clear spells right through the night. Really, there's going to be some cloud around at times, but quite a lot of clear spells, and then even really as we move through into tomorrow, there's going to be sunny spells, although as we move into the afternoon, the cloud starts to move in once again. So even closer still, this is tomorrow morning, so it looks like we're going to see some good sunny spells. There's going to be a bit of cloud around at times, but some quite nice sunny spells. Now there could potentially be a few mist patches and a few sheltered spots in central parts of the island, but generally there's going to be quite a lot of breeze around, so most places will miss out on that. Now as we move through into the afternoon, we've still got sunny spells at times, but they're starting to move off to the east, with some thicker clouds starting to move in from the west. And as this cloud moves in, we may even see the odd spot of rain here, especially in more western parts. But so that looks likely as we move into the afternoon with thickening cloud. The winds will be moderate to fresh and coming in from the southwest at this point, and the temperature is 10 to 11 degrees Celsius, so not really too bad. So then as we move into Tuesday, not too bad to start very early in the day, but the cloud and the rain will move in pretty quickly during the morning, and the winds will be picking up to strong or even gale force from the southeast. So it's going to be quite an unpleasant day overall, with some quite heavy rain at times and some very strong winds. The temperature is 9 to 10 degrees Celsius. So it doesn't sound that cold, but with the strength of the wind, it will feel pretty unpleasant. Then as we move through into Wednesday, it looks a little bit better, so we're going to see some sunny spells at times, quite a bit of cloud around as well, but quite a lot of showers also moving through, in a fairly strong southwesterly breeze. But yeah, some of these showers could be heavy. There could be a bit of hail mixed in, maybe the odd rumble of thunder, although some places may escape them as well, and like I said, there will be some sunny spells mixed in. Temperatures generally 9 or 10 degrees Celsius across the island, and yes, in winds that will be fresh to strong from the southwest. As we move into Thursday, pretty much the same, or at least to start the day. So we're going to have winds coming in from the west-southwest to start the day. Still some heavy showers around, possibly thundery, possibly some hail. As we move into the afternoon, the winds start to come around to the west-northwest, so it looks more likely that it will dry out as we move through Thursday afternoon. And it will start to feel a little bit colder as well, although during the middle of the day there should still be some showers around, and temperatures will be really 10, 11 degrees Celsius in what will start off as a strong west-southwesterly wind, but will come round more into the west-northwest during the afternoon. And then as we move into Friday, well, I'm afraid to say it's another wet and potentially quite windy day. Winds coming in from the west-southwest, so they'll be fresh to strong and blowing this rain in, and it'll be quite unpleasant conditions once again. Maybe a few heavier outbreaks as well, and the water table by this time is going to be quite high, so we're starting to look at the risk of a bit of flooding in a few prone locations, but of course we'll let you know more about that nearer the time. The temperatures on Friday, a little bit down on Thursday really, so anything between 8 and 9 degrees Celsius, and it will feel colder than that due to the strength of the wind. So now we've skipped ahead a little bit, and this is on Christmas Day, or should I say early in the morning of Christmas Day. We've got this area of low pressure, it looks likely at the moment anyway, to be moving away to the northeast, with high pressure trying to push in from the Atlantic. And you can see it attempting to push its way in through Christmas Day and Boxing Day. In fact, it does look likely that by the end here we may actually see high pressure starting to work its way across us, although it's very difficult to know for sure you know, the extent of this high pressure, or whether it will be further west, further east, you know, but it does look like it could be fairly dry over the Christmas period, at least after well, from Christmas Day onwards. So currently, for Christmas Day, this is how things are looking. Rain moving off to the east or southeast, and what was starting off as some quite strong southwesterly winds becoming north to northwesterly, possibly northerly, dropping off perhaps a little bit down to moderate or maybe fresh, and the temperature's falling away. But it does look like there could be some sunny spells, especially during the afternoon. And this looks pretty much the same again for Boxing Day. So, you know, it doesn't look too bad over the festive period at the moment. Although, of course, things can change because this is still quite a way off. And of course, we will let you know a little bit more about this a bit closer to the time. Anyway, that's all for the moment, and thank you for watching, and of course thank you for following us lately, because we've had a massive increase in our followers on our page and on our website. So yes, so thank you for that. Anyway, that's all for now. Goodbye.